And here we go from L.A. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Why, Tony. Oh, Aaron. Mush. 18. What's that?
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
How? Hey, Uno more. 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision. It led to a post-snap first down.
18. What's that?
Stroud completes it quick. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
18. What's that? 11.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Caught, this is Noel. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought the running back in motion. Shotgun now on third down. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Throwing it again here. He's going to push one deep down the road. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
The Cardinals finish off their opening drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10.
Why Tony? Ow, what's that?
Here's Williams to stop the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19 Texas. 18. What's that? Play it. Coming.
From the 31. That one's incomplete over the middle. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
No more. Oh, okay. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. That one hits for 30. And it brings up an LA first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Alert to hot.
Stroud throwing here on first. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives the backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Hey, uno. 18. What's that?
Trying again following the sack. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Cardinals going nickel here, third down.
Here we go. At 18. Let's hit.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams break the tie here in the first. Take Dell the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. 70, step or wolf. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Throwing from the gun. Complete out to the right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 3 now.
Mustang 19. Cat 50. 79 Broncos.
From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Here he is on third and long. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk Dragon 60. Rig alert, you're the check, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go. That's 18.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Into the secondary past the 40. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down, Stroud. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
On the quick, right? 18, 19 Texas.
Another try following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I can just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Tony.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This 42 yards from the right half. Carty's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
65.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Come on. Stop it all, 18. Press all 80.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Mustang, gotta be lying.
To throw here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. He beams one deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
18, Rodwood, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Ready, hurt. Cut 19, check.
going for this. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
18. What's that? Hey.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18. What's that?
Stroud to throw on first down. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
60 vices.
Throwing it to start this drive. Chased out to his right. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. Nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Cardinals at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Come on. Set. Stop. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Hey, pass. Street. 60 Maverick. Cut 19. Go.
Here's the snap on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, a flexion breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A handoff for Williams, running left. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Why, Tony. 18. What's that? 19 Texas.
From the 24. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
18. What's that?
Throwing on third down, Stroud. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he's brought down after a short game. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. They'll stick with the ground game here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Arizona goes in and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Buffalo 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Running back sets in motion.
Go street. Hey, check that. Street.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to push this past the marker. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime.
Kate, you saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
And their own 23-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Look at hot. Look. 18. Buggy.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's back to throw. Cool's got it again. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
And those are the completions they rely on from your passing game.
LA Rams. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will extend their lead as time expires in the half. So late in the half, Brock, why not take take the shot downfield, and their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down. Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball lines up as a touchdown.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Warriors 70, 19, 18.
Finds a seam down the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punch. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
19, Lions. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Get it. 19, 18.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Three.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's got about 9 on that run, down inside the 30.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
118. What's up? Look the hot.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Why Tony? Buggy.
To the air, Stroud. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, one more. Here we go. Let's go. 118. That's it. Motion, motion. Hey.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams push their lead further to start the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up ways to begin this series.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jared first on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down, Arizona.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
They'll send him over right. First throw for the backup now. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense up to the line fast.
1st down, Cardinals.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. He calls his own number again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They send a receiver in motion right. To throw it on 1st down. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
19, buy in.
They kick the running back in motion.
They're
going to throw it on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Radiant. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, Craig. Switch.
1st down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So from the 3, here's second and goal. They'll throw it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
It's third down and
Motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on third and long. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on fourth. On the move, headed right. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And he can't do it himself. He's stuck behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun.
On the quick, right? 118. What's up? 2J. Watch out. Buggy.
Shotgun now, first round. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends him backwards to the 4.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Closer than comfortable to their end zone. It is second and long.
Oh, hey. White, 18. What's that?
Throwing from near his own goal line. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. On first and 10, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18. What's that? Look the hot. Look the hot.
Here's second and 2. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, uno.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Buggy. Right. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Only quick, right? 18. What's up? Hey, check no more.
Here's Stroud again. Nakua nags this one along the sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
The 47-yard line.
18.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, have a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Receiver gets it on the handoff. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Receiver carries on the end around.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams nearing their second win of the campaign. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. Third down coming.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Counts, this is Nolan. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
18.
On the handoff, this is Williams. At the 20. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Cardi down for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Rams 37, Cardinals 30.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are in bounds. Oh, what a play. This play goes for 36. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arms.
The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. He's across midfield into Rams territory. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They send the tight end in motion.
Mustang 19. 19 Wyatt.
Desperation time here. Try and push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle, and they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
And not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.